it's so portable, so
right,
small.
rechargeable.
Exactly.
I thought you were talking about me, so portable,
Portable,
so small.
rechargeable.
Yeah, with coffee, very rechargeable. All right, so you have to get outside and water those plants, right? Our plants need the water. This is such a great way to do it with Bernini. It is a 40-foot expanding fabric garden hose with that easy grip nozzle. So Bernini, known just like our fan, bringing us great innovative items. This is a garden hose unlike you've ever seen. Plus, it comes with their most innovative nozzle. So not only do you have to get out there to water the plants, but you're also getting the nozzle, which is ergonomically designed, worth the price of admission. That nozzle alone could sell for $39.98. And whether you're using this to do a little cleaning in the backyard or to do your daily watering, M94461. Christopher Joyce is hanging with us, helping us not only make our home space innovative, a better solution. So we've got some great colors to choose from. This one's the moss green. So we have a moss green, we have lavender.
Pretty lavender.
Yeah, that is really pretty. Never show up to the garden ugly.
No, never.
And then we also have it in the sand.
Stylish gardening.
As well, so a nice, how in the world, this is truly 40 feet.
Right, and it weighs less than 3 pounds, but you're getting 40 feet of hose, so super lightweight. It's really easy to manage because you know what? The most frustrating thing, because you have to water on a daily basis, at least in the Northeast once it gets warm, is dealing with the hose. But this is the next generation of fabric hoses. Why do I say that? Well, the problem with fabric hoses is that fabric used to get punctured easily. Well, take a look at this. This is really kind of that aircraft toe strap. It is so super durable. Not only that, it expands when the water's in there, but doesn't expand like in the sense that there's already a polyurethane core in there, so it's not going to kink like a typical fabric hose. Plus, take a look at this. You have a billet aluminum, the connectors are super, super durable, really well made,
plastic.
Easy to use, but that's only 50% of the story because not only getting this next generation of a fabric hose, but take a look at this. You're also getting this incredible, as you call, ergonomic nozzle that is really ingenious. Look at this. This little button here, when you press it, allows you to move the handle 90 degrees. And because you're moving it, now you can use it in all different positions, and you're getting 9 different spray patterns, all the way from a jet to a fine mist. But let me show you it in action because this really gives you what you want when it comes to gardening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you first of all how easy this is to turn on and off. Unlike a traditional nozzle, what you have here is a ball valve, and that ball valve allows you to easily turn it on and off without actually going back to the hose bib at the house. But I love the fact that you're getting 9 different spray patterns. See, that's the little ball valve right there. That's going to allow you to turn it on and off. And then you're getting all these different sprays, from a cone spray, which you're seeing right now.
Yeah, if you've got to sit there and like drench the hanging baskets, like give them a good water.
This is perfect for the new plants because it's more of a mist setting. This is a flat spray, all right? That's a soaker. So imagine you put a brand new tree in and you just want it to sit there. You can actually put this on the ground, almost use this in that 90-degree position as a way to put it on the ground and use kind of like a sprinkler. You can actually create a sprinkler with this. And there's that jet nozzle, which allows you
Well, that's how we clean the car.
Exactly, and it gives you kind of give you that extra power. There's actually 2 different jet nozzle settings. There's the other one. One's a power jet. And then go back to the fan, the cone, the mist, and the soaker. And again, to shut it off, you simply hit that ball valve, and then you can turn this 90 degrees. So no matter how you're using it, so imagine this, you're trying to clean the top of your car. Now you finally have a way to hold on to that to get to the top of the car. Or, as I said, what I love here, create like a little sprinkler. Watch this. You just turn that 90-degree position, and now you create a little sprinkler system, right?
You could water the lawn, or I'd let the kids run through it.
Oh, also, I wanted to call out, did you notice in the hose I was using, I tried to kink it. I actually put knots in this hose. Again, this is the next generation of a fabric hose because that polyurethane core stays in place even when the water's not in there, and that's allowing it to give you the ability to get the full spray, the full power that you want, even out of a fabric hose.
So, do you see any loss of pressure or
No.
change in the demos that you were doing? No, not gonna happen.
Not at all, and here's the jet. And again, all those knots, no problem at all. You're getting full pressure.
Let me help you pick your color, because this is a 40-foot garden hose.
Yes.
If you are literally weighed down by the heavy, clunky vinyl garden hoses, there's no way that I could pick up a 40-foot vinyl
Less than 3
hose
pounds.
in one hand, right? Without it being clunky and cumbersome. This is also so much smaller and more compact. You do get then the garden nozzle with it, that ergonomical design. The garden nozzle alone could be a $50 purchase. We even sell that on its own, don't we?
I think it's almost worth the price of admission,
Yeah,
because
completely.
it is so very different. First of all,
This
again,
is the sage. We've got lavender, and then the sand.
Yeah. So what's ingenious about this is no matter how you want to hold it, you have a way of positioning it for your hand, no problem at all. And then remember, you're getting those 9 different spray patterns. And this is nice and chunky. Why is that important? Because when your hands are wet,
Good point.
it's an easy way to transition, and they're all marked for you. You can see them in big letters, whether it's a cone spray, a mist, a soaker, or the jet spray.
Yeah, see, look how easy that is. Whatever's
Right?
comfortable
Look at that,
for
how
you.
she's holding it. Exactly. And you're going to position it differently for each task, whether you're washing the car, watering the garden, doing your hanging baskets, or then maybe almost like creating that mini power washer for your sidewalks.
Cleaning the windows.
And you're not losing any pressure finally with a fabric hose, because that incredible polyurethane core with that aircraft toe strap material on the outside. So here you're really seeing what makes this special. Not only the fact that it's the next generation of a fabric hose, but also this incredible easy grip nozzle that allows you to position the handle in in a 90-degree format, and then go between 9 different patterns of spray.
This is not the expanding fabric garden hose
Of
the
your-
ones like 10 years
Yes,
ago.
exactly.
Right? This
Next
is very
generation.
different. So if you said, oh, I've kind of done the expanding hoses before,
Yeah.
they didn't work for me, this is a completely different design. Give this a try. It's lightweight, it's more compact, and you're going to get that garden nozzle as
right.
well. So give your garden a little refresh with a new hose. You've got the sage. The lavender's just pretty.
It is.
And then you also have that sand, $39.98. Gets it home, M94461. You really hosed that presentation.
Why, thank you.
Yeah. Is there ever too early for a pun?
Never.
Yeah, I don't think so. Hey,